So I picked up another UV nail curer. I bought this one a while ago and I've done a video on it. I'm going to do a video on this one now and with schematics. So just to show that these are both putting out UVA, which should appear here and here. It comes out pretty quick. If anything, this one seems to be a bit brighter. Now, obviously with UVA, you can't see it, so this is just the light blue or ultraviolet that's coming out with from the source. This one here is an LED model. This is a fluorescent tube model. Now, obviously this is also on a timer. There's a button on the back. Now, I watched some videos and they're going, oh well, the LED ones are so much faster. It has probably nothing to do with the fact that it's an LED one. It's just the wattage. So unless they actually list what the wattage is on these things, you have no way of comparing them. I could use this to show how bright, how much light there is, but it's not going to be seeing the UVA. So, not going to waste time on that. I've already pulled the screws off this one. I'll unplug it and we can get into taking it apart and then putting it back together. Well, this didn't go smoothly, but I've pretty well got it done now. So you got the power coming in. You've got the hot going to the switch. You've got the neutral going to the fuse, which then comes out here, goes down and onto the board. I've already pulled the board out. The hot then switches over to this wire here and follows it along on the same connector to the board. Then the other one is we have a switch here. It's a momentary switch. It has its own little connector and it heads to the board, and then the mangling of wires here. This is actually a 3-pin, but only 2 pins are used, and it goes to the board. But this is basically this setup. This is the outside part, not the board yet. What we have here is, okay, black, on, off, red, goes to the connector. I just covered this. It's got a fast flow 2 amp fuse in there. For the wiring going out to the ballast and that, essentially times 4 of these. It has one wire going to the ballast, wire from the ballast over, and I'll point them out in a moment, to the fluorescent fixture part, the UV, which is the UV 9W-L 365 nanometer. And it comes back over and to the other. Now, this point here is basically that and that there. So, then you have the board. It's got one other connector, as I said earlier, to the momentary switch. Pretty straightforward. That part was easy. Then we get to the board. Okay, I'm just going to have to, there we go. Now, I'm looking at the board going, okay, this is pretty straightforward. Looks simple. Flip it over. Okay, if you want to try to figure it out, you can. And I'm looking at this and I'm going, wait a second. Okay, we got the resistor here. That's probably for inrush current. We then have a 0.47 microfarad capacitor. Why has it got 4 legs? So I desoldered that. And of course, they've got the another resistor underneath there. Now, I'll get to the board diagram. Oh, okay. First off, I guess I should cover lots of diodes. These are for bridge rectifiers, these ones. I have no idea on this. I'll show you on the schematic. There's a Zener here, 47 microfarad cap here, a 100,000 picofarad cap here. Mystery chip, don't believe these numbers. This here says, oh, 7806. Hey, that's going to make that easy. Well, that's not a 7806. And this one was scrubbed. This is actually a Triac. It's a BTB. Where's my notes? Oh, BTB 04800CW, and you'll see that on the schematic in a second. So I'm just going to readjust this. So here's my first try at it. Basically, I took a photo, did all the wiring on it. I have triple checked this, and I may still have made a mistake. I have no idea. So I took this and I'm like, oh, what a rat's nest this one is. But then I realized, wait, here you've got a capacitive dropper, your inrush limiting resistor. Okay, that's going to look like a bridge diode or a bridge rectifier. You got your Zener, you got your caps in parallel. So I then redid it a tiny bit nicer. So essentially, what I just said, all of this part in here is for smoothing it out till it gets to this chip. So probably that's the power in on the chip. Here's number 3, it goes to the momentary switch. Equivalent, I'm not going to say ground. Voltage less than probably this point here. And what it then does is go to number 6, which is outputting over here through a resistor over to a 2N5551. It's an NPN. You can take a look at this. Okay, that point A there is that point over there. I don't know Triacs enough to just say anything intelligent about them other than they're Triacs. So there's where the diodes are, and I've double checked these are all pointing in the directions they say. It then goes over from that one, comes up over to the BTB 04800 to the gate. This hot, that hot are all connected, neutral, connected to neutral over there. So if there's 4 of these, you've got the hot. Obviously this part down here is controlling how often this turns on and off. Goes over the ballast, that goes over to here, goes out to the fluorescent bulb, and then back along to the neutral. So that's it for the circuit. This is going to be all high voltage, well, line voltage here, and I'm not sticking my fingers into it. How this actually works, I'm not sure. You need to find somebody that's actually played with Triacs to give you a hint on that one. If you know, tell me, but I just don't play with them. So that's it for this one. It's actually not bad, and I think I paid $6.99 for this. What I am planning on doing is probably modifying it slightly, not the electronics, and remove this part in here so that I've got a large piece that I can just put down for curing UV glues, etc. So, hope you liked it. It's definitely a bit different than this one. And that's it. And a bit nicer today. Yeah, I hear ya. Give me food.